Everybody to our new mobile app Zoom training with Daniel Krieger. Daniel's going to show you from his perspective the power of this app. Now, what makes this app unique and why we chose it is you can think about the app as your way of building your business and sharing easily, and your back office as your genealogy and payment system. So we found a new way to make it very easy and fun, and I'm going to let Daniel go ahead and show you what he has learned and discovered on the app. So go ahead and start, Daniel.
Thanks, Audrey. The app is amazing, folks. I was not part of the beta tester, so it's not a hard app to you know, figure things out. You just gotta play with it. You can't make a mistake. You're not gonna wreck the app or anything. So have fun trying to figure it out. Um, the potential of this new app is amazing, and what I really like about it, you can custom make it to your own style, right? So what you're seeing on screen right now is actually my landing page. And there's different ones. So people have asked me, how did I create this? What you see in front of you is done within the app. Okay. It's nothing that I've gone out and build a web page. I've done none of that. This is all done internally with our new app. So what you're seeing is my outline there, as an example, is just a theme. There's different themes built into it. You can play with it. I believe this one's called the plain theme. When we go into the
So,
settings,
Daniel, can you back up and show them how you got to this page?
yeah. So when you're in, yeah, I'll get out. So when you open your app, I'll go right to the beginning. That's the beginning of the app. Okay. So all I did, top right corner is you. I just clicked on it, and that brings you to this screen. So this screen right here is basically your landing page, everything you need to do to modify your landing page. So this all has to do with your landing page. So you can share your landing page from here, either by clicking on the share button, and that it says in the bottom, it'll say you copy your URL code and you can paste it to somebody else, or they can scan your picture, your QR code, and you can share it. To get what I saw, all I did is I pressed the open button to open my landing page. Right. You're going to go in here quite often as you modify and make changes to see if it's how you like. But that's how I got to this. So when I send out my landing page, which is your Jump to Health, your link, this is what people are going to see. All right. And it scrolls. We'll talk about everything I've added, but you'll see on top here is a picture of me. You'll see my name. You'll see social media links. All these where you see personal blog, March, special free weekly product info call. You'll see video recipes, health, quick overview, product order link. All those things that you see there, they're what's called buttons. They're all customizable to your own liking. So again, whatever is your niche, whatever you feel comfortable with, you can create this however you want. Again, reiterating, it's all done within the app. Nothing's done externally. Okay. Under it, you will see, like I added a video, and it's just a welcome video. And then I've added different things. These things are always modifiable. Change the order of them, whatever you want. So this is things that you add from a playlist, which we'll talk about, that people will see. So right off the bat, this is when somebody goes to my landing page, this is what the information they have to see. So what you see here, for example, it always is a welcome page because we're talking about the Vital Pack. I've got that one of my first things up there. This is just a real quick, fun video I put on there. It's like I think 7 seconds. So these videos that you see here, I have personally made outside of the app, but I've brought them into the app. And everything that they click on, like for example, this one here, as soon as I click on it, it's within the app. What you'll see there's the app if they press on it. But if you go down here, more info, it takes them to more information. They just click on this.
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
So it's very short, but it's something that I put on my page, right? And if they want more information, they click on more info. And I set it to go back to my landing page, but you can have it go to anything you want, to a certain product, but we'll talk about that. And again, it's just there. These are a couple things here is what we send to people that we have been sending initially, even when somebody asked about the what is Jump to Health. It's the sugar video and the other video. It's all here. Each of those, though, individually, for example, I can share each one individually as well, right from the app. That's the PDF. Oops, I gotta go back to open it up. I closed it. Um, like here for the sugar one, for example, I can go open it up and then I can link it to
Sugar.
something. Let's just see
It's
it,
a
right?
long overdue talk about the negative effects of sugar on our bodies.
I'll close it right now. Um, Everything that you put up is linkable, is traceable. So you will get notices as people watch it. So if somebody watches it, it'll say start of the video, they finished it. So you actually will know if they've actually watched the full video or not. I'll open up my landing page again. So again, all this is totally customizable. So you just kind of do what you like. Okay, so that's the landing page. Anything else I should touch on the landing page, Audrey?
So how did you add that? So let's just say, how did you add the March 25th, 2025 special, right? I
All right.
see.
So let's go back to if you never don't remember how to get here, this is remember when I beginning I said if you click on the top right corner of your name, this is kind of your edit screen for your landing page. Okay. So do you see where it says account? Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong spot, not account. Profile. I think I can remember what it is. Oh, sorry. I'm having a brain freeze. See the edit button on the left.
There you go.
Sorry, I was having a brain freeze there. Here you will see, again, if I want to preview my landing page, I can press preview button right there. Profile is this. So you can change your picture. You put a bio in, which I haven't done yet. Here's what all your social media links are, right? So you can just put all your social media links in. You don't need to put the URL in. You just need to put in your user ID. So for X, for my Facebook, for my TikTok. So you could just put it all in there. And there's other ones as well. There's WhatsApp, WeChat, YouTube. So if you have those other ones, you can put them in there as well. Okay. Buttons is what you see. So all those things that you saw, you might like my personal blog motivation, March 2025, all those things. That's where I created them. And to make one, you press the plus button, and there you go. Right? You go demo, and then the link. You just put the link down to wherever you want it to go to, right? It was all edit one. So here's, for example, my March 25 special one, right? So you'll see I made a playlist, and that's the link to the playlist, which we'll talk about the playlist. But these are just links that I've made. So you'll see the video recipes. So here, for example, the video recipes, I made a button called video recipes, and that link that you see is a link to my video recipe playlist. Okay. So that's what all these buttons are. So all these buttons, you can create whatever you want, right? So the quick overview of all our products, again, title, and that is my direct link to the overview of the products, right? And so on. If I want to change the order of it, I just hold it and I can move it around to where I want it to. All right. And that's what, even here, like brand partner enrollment, I have it on the bottom. But again, that link is directly to my link. All these are done through playlists, and that's what these buttons are. So you just play with them, and that creates the different buttons. Now, if you change your theme, the buttons may look a little bit different. They may not be just with an arrow. They're all different. So you pick a theme that you like. I just happen to like a simple plain one. There's the theme option. So you can look at all the different themes. See, the one I've taken is plain, and they're just different. Like if I go to Leaf, I can do a preview, and you'll see all of a sudden how that's changed, right? And if I go back to which one is that? They're all different, right? So if you go to that one, it looks like that. That's the plain one that I've been using. So I just select it. You can see a preview. And then I'm back to that one. See how it changes your outline of everything, but all the things you created still stays in there. Okay. And there's the themes. Settings, there isn't much you have to really do with settings. I wouldn't even worry about that right now. So we'll ignore that. And then here on my site, I can see exactly those things I had on there, right? So you have the two buttons on top where you see the blue. And the two, it just changes the view of them from side by side to up and down. That's all that does, right? And again, you just hold it, and if you want to move the order of them, that's fine. Again, these are just things I've added from my playlist. So all these are playlists that I've added to my homepage. If I don't want it there anymore, see the minus sign there, that'll get rid of it. If I want to share that particular playlist from my site, I just press on the plus button. You'll see it said, oh, I went too far. Sorry, I'm pressing too far. So if you press just the plus sign, it says copy the share link, right? Or I can go right into it. So in that playlist, and I'll show you the playlist where they all are in a minute, I've added all this stuff in it, right? So when I send somebody one link, this is what they have access to, right? And you can always change it, go back and forth all the time on it anyways, right? So that's kind of how my site works. So I'll go back. So this is kind of the landing page edit screen. So this is where you can do all your modifications to your home screen. Anything else you want to touch on that part, Audrey?
No, I think that's great. Go back to the home and show them where to go to. We'll go to the front home screen first. Go back home.
Okay. Right here.
And just show them like on the top button, Millionaire Mansion. You can scroll through to see what the promos are for the month.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the old app on the top of our screen. You just go swipe right to left, or you can go left, right, and go back and forth, and you can see all the things that Audrey's put in there. It's just like our old app, but it's just on top.
Okay, and then scroll down, and you're gonna see my business portal. You don't have to click on it,
Yeah,
but when you click on it, it takes you to your back office, and that is the same back office as on a computer.
yeah,
where
that
you
has not
can check-
changed.
Where you can check your status, your rank, your orders. You can place customer orders. Shop just takes you to the shop cart, and then down you do want to talk about catch up and to-do list.
Yeah, so I left a couple in here on purpose so you guys could see it. So it'll track people that come to your site, leave comments. As you see in recent activity, I've got 121 recent activity. Linda, who actually just I just got her as a new customer from this. She left a message on here, commented on a chocolate chip, right? So I can see, when I click on it, I can see everything that's happened, right? Who's visited what, like everything's tracked for you. So in this one here, looks delicious, right? So she did that. And so I know she did that, and I can respond from the message section. Okay. But that's what the recent activity does. To-do list, I put it in there just so I could show you guys. It's exactly what it says to do. It's a to-do list, right? And it's a way to keep track of things. So if you're talking to somebody or you need them to do a follow-up, just put it in here. And you can set up here, like it's just everything's in one app. So you can have your to-do list, your reminders, everything you need. Catch up. So it will actually tell me. So I left this here blank on purpose. Karen is waiting for your response. She messaged and looked at my website, and she said two things. Nice website, and have you used PowerOx? Is it new? Right? So if I click on respond, it actually takes me, because I've responded to her already. It'll take me that I can respond to her directly from her messages. All right. But it lets me know. So you know when somebody's responded. I don't know how often we've always forgotten to get back to somebody, or you got tons of messages. This is just a way, by sharing your link and people interacting with your website, it'll help keep you everything in line and keep you motivated and keep you on track, and so you don't forget anything. Okay.
So
go
so
ahead.
that's pretty much the homepage. Scroll back up. We have a couple new people just joined. So when
Okay.
you see your new app, the top bar, you can scroll through the daily monthly promos. The business links, you don't have to click on those four, but those are four buttons. There's a video on each of those. So if
Yep.
you're with somebody, you can go, what is living, what is giving? You could show them your phone. My business portal takes you to your back office where you can check your rank, your status, your orders. Shop takes you to shop. Catch up is people messaging you and things you can do. And recent activity, as Daniel said, the key thing now is if somebody watched a video, you don't have to remember and write it down and go, oh gosh, you know, Bill watched a video and now I got to call him. It's right there in your app. So you know what they said and you can respond to it. Now, Daniel, for those of you new, just took us through his My Site,
Oh,
which if you
this one?
scroll up, there's his profile. That is in your upper right corner on your app. And he
Yeah, so
created
I
all
got to
these.
there. I just went, like, if you go into your app right off the bat, this is what you see when you open it up. Top right corner is it will be your profile. You click on it. It takes you to when I talked about this. This is kind of your landing edit screen for your landing page, right? Um, I just opened it up, and this is what anybody that goes to anybody that I give a link to, this is what I can see. And what I talked about earlier for the ones that weren't here is this is all customizable, right? There's different themes. You don't have to have this exact same look. These are all bullets that you can create yourself, but everything is done within the app. You don't have to do anything externally.
Awesome. Now, Daniel, let's go to the share section. Go to the home
Okay, back to the
page.
home screen.
Oh,
Okay,
well, let's go to learn. Go to home screen and learn.
okay. Oops, sorry.
So on your app, there's top buttons and bottom buttons. The top
Yeah.
two buttons are home and learn. The bottom buttons are home, share, message, and contact. So the second button on top is learn. And here we have the first video on how to use the app. This video will be there. Then there are the trainings that Wanda taught. And then there's all sorts of other
Oops.
pieces of information, like what is the bronze VI blueprint? What is a silver VI blueprint? What is the Get It Starting training? How do you overcome objections? How do you think of people to talk to? There's a ton of training in here. And each one of them are short. You can just look at them quickly. How to edit your smart ship, how to do a three-way call, what is a welcome call, all of them there to help you so you can learn on your own time and build your business. Now we're going to go back to the home screen and we're going to click on the bottom share button. And Daniel, do you want to talk them through all the share? Because I keep adding stuff every day. I don't know if people have
Right.
noticed that.
I was also going to mention back on the home screen, the other thing, like, because it's part of our contest for Millionaire Mansion is the points, right? So this is how you track your points as well on here. It's on the home screen as well. Okay. So right now it's standards to US. If you wanted to see what's available, you would switch it to all countries and then start over. So you go to points and you can see where the points are at. This is how you can keep track how many points you have, how many shares you have. I haven't quite figured out personal sales yet, how that works. Your web traffic. This is really neat to know. It tells you how many times people have actually gone to a link that you've shared. So that's kind of really cool. And you can also see in a general map as well where they're from. I was just text Audrey the other day, and I had somebody from where? Ireland and in the Asian country as well.
Croatia or somewhere else, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, let's go back into the share button now. So,
Jump to health.
oops.
For
So the share button, there's lots you can do here. On the top, you will see a home button. So the home button is virtually where you're going to go to find anything you ever wanted to about Jump. Videos, fact sheets, anything like that. Like I can scroll, for example, there's product videos, there's product shareables, fact sheets, blog posts, recipe shareables, more shareables for recipes, the Power Ox, revenue sharing plan, income business shareables, Jump to Health videos, and you can scroll or press on the arrows and it opens up to a bigger menu. Our meal plans, like anything you see in this section is shareable and downloadable. Okay, so it's really handy to have. All right.
But then you can upload, and this is where you created your own videos, right?
Yes. So upload is where you can upload anything you want as well. So for example, as a fun one, the very first one you see there, I created it. Let's get healthy today. Join Jump to Health, 100 days till summer. And if I'm being transparent, that took me 5 seconds to make. I asked Grok AI to make me one. I told him what I wanted, and that's what it did. But what's really neat about it from here, you can click on it, and what you will see is there's the picture. I gave it a description. On the bottom, so 3 people have viewed it actually since I put it up today. You can see it says 3 views, right? If I press share link, you have some options. I can preview it, And what you will see is that's what somebody would see when they go to it. But if they click on take a look, it gets them back to my homepage automatically. I created that link. Okay. You can share. So if you click the bottom one, it's just a URL code that you can share to anybody directly. And then the other one is for people that are in your contact list, shared directly from there. Either one will work if you have your contacts uploaded. I use the bottom one more often because sometimes I'm external. I'm on TikTok. I'm on whatever. So I want a link that I can give to somebody from there. All right.
And we'll show you how to upload your contacts, but we wanted to
Yes.
show you the share feature first.
But I want to show you if I click the edit button, for example, I want to share with you. So there it is. That's where I put it in. And we see button text, whatever you want it to be. I said, take a look. You can have it, whatever you want it to say. Underneath it is the button link. So that's my link. I created it to go back to my webpage. It could be anything. You could
A
have
shop
people go,
cart,
yeah,
a video, whatever.
whatever. And different things that I upload will have different things, right? Um, but then all you do is save it and you go back. I agree. Um, Go back and it's in my upload section. Okay. I'll maybe take one step further. The chocolate recipe that Audrey quite often puts a recipe out. Okay. So what I do, I download it and then I go to the upload section, like off Facebook, what I did today, but you can also download it from inside the app. I uploaded it. So when I uploaded it, I'll go edit so you can see what I uploaded. I just uploaded the picture. I just actually copied the text into the description. And I just have it linked to my homepage. Some of them, depending on what it is, I have them directly linked to a product. So if I'm talking about the core shake, I have a link that takes them right to my core shake. I don't have to, I know before I used to have all these links saved. What is my direct link? Or hey Wanda, what is that link? I forgot it. Now you put it in there once, it's saved. You never have to worry about it again. Um, so that's what it is. So again, you see the plus button. The If I go to the plus button on my upload, let me go back. It allows me to add it to my site, which is my landing page, a playlist, or save it for later. I don't want it shown to anybody yet. Okay. If I do the other one, beside the plus, it's just a share button. So I put this in a playlist. But if I just want to share that particular recipe to somebody, nothing else, example like outside or external, I'll just send them that link. It takes them, all they will see is that cookie recipe. But when they click on, so you can view it, hang on, preview. So when they click on that, if they click on have a look around, it takes them right to my webpage. So I have everything I send out gets people back into the funnel, back into my website one way or another. So I have everything it's just a circle. I have people going all around so all the information they need is there. You don't have to think where this link is, where this link is. You put it in there once, it's always there. All right.
And so
So,
Daniel, where it says have a question, text
yep.
me here, does that pop up automatically?
That pops up automatically. So if somebody sees that, they can just, if they want to, they can pop any question they have in there. You will get notified and you'll be able to reply to them as well. Like, I don't know how it gets any easier than that, right?
Awesome. So this is how you uploaded your own videos, your own
Yeah.
content. Now show us how you created a playlist. And a playlist can be anything you want. So let's say you want to focus only in on the Vital Pack, or let's say you want to focus only in on weight loss in the 6-week blitz. You can create your own playlist to target whatever you want. So go ahead, Daniel.
Okay, so these are playlists that I created. You can delete them, you can edit them, you can change them. So let me just go to this one as an example. So I made one for the Vital Pack, and I'm still going to be adding and modifying it. But if I go into it, so I've got, because it's on special, we have that. So I've added things that I wanted in there. There's a video on the Vital Pack. There's video on the Omega, the fact sheet on the Omega, the A&E fact sheet on the Vital Daily. Like everything's there. And even like how many times have I asked Audrey, what's the best way to take the Vital Pack, right? Well, if anybody asks me, guess what? I'm gonna send them that particular page. There it is. So it's all easy to find. So this playlist, once I've created, again, top you can have it side by side. You can have it up or down. Again, if you just hold it, it'll do this, and then you can change the order of anything you want. It doesn't have to be the order, so it doesn't matter what it's in. So I'm gonna change it, and the savings when the savings is done, I'll get rid of that and I'll put something else in. And maybe the prime example to show for that is I've created a playlist for our weekly product info call, right? So I can just share this. So every week, we copy paste. What's the phone number? Blah blah blah. Um, all I have to do is share. I'll go share that playlist. My weekly call information is there every week, and I will change it depending what we're talking about. So if we're talking, let me go back into it. So if we're talking, we were talking last time about the vital defense, right? So I put some information on the vital defense. So for this week, I obviously will delete, and by delete the vital defense, I'll delete the immune one. All you do by deleting is press the red minus, and it'll get rid of it. It won't get rid of it out of your upload. It's still in your upload. It just gets rid of it out of your playlist. Okay. And then I will add in whatever we're talking about this week into here. And then all I have to do, quite simple, is share that playlist to Facebook rather
And
than,
then you created your own blog and created your own playlist that is
yes,
not Jump created.
no. So this blog, so the playlist I created, I called a blog. So so I created a blog outside of Jump to Health, but it is linked through my app. So I will always know when somebody goes to my blog. So for example, if somebody clicks on that link, this is what they see. I will send them this link. All right. They will click on this. Oh, sorry. If I go share view, preview, it'll take them directly to my blog. This is not part of Jump to Health, but it's all tied into Jump to Health. So I will get notified if somebody goes here, right? And then inside the blog, I have it, example here, back to the homepage. Everything goes back, right? So everything it just kept internally, right?
Now,
Which I really like.
Daniel, have you put any links to any orders for people to buy? Like, I want you to buy this Ignite in any
Yeah.
of your
So
playlists?
let me go into it. I'll show you. So by today's blog was about Ozempic, right? So you will see Ozempic. There's a little blurb about it. There's an actual article link to it. But underneath it, you will see. I'm going to zoom in so you can see better. So I said, instead of 1,400 a month for Ozempic, try Fiber Pro and Power Ox, and then there's my link. So if they press on the Fiber Pro or the link to Power, and I'll do it right now so you can see it, it automatically takes them to my landing page to order it automatically.
So,
It's there.
Daniel, we have a question. Can you add music to your playlist?
Not to your playlist, but in your own videos you can. So here's an example. Let me go. What's a good one I can do? Let me go to Vital Pack. I think this one I created. So I think this one is this the one I did. Yeah.
This is the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life! This is amazing!
So when somebody goes to see that and preview it, they're going to see that. But again, if they click on product info and order, I gotta be going to this link page, but I should probably link it to the special right now, which I haven't changed yet to the 4 special. But you can add it very quite easily, right? I just go in. All I have to do is go top 3 corners. Sorry, I have to open it up. I got to get out of here first. Sorry. Let me go. So right here, the top 3 dots. I go edit. And you can edit the playlist if you didn't want to call that playlist. But if I go into that video exactly. I can't remember. Oh, you have to go to your upload and find it and change it there. Sorry. So I can go to my upload section, find the video that I created. That was near the beginning. So these are all things I uploaded. Let me
Yep. So the beauty of the app is it's customizable to
right.
you and your interests and your focus and the amount of fun you want to have. And Daniel's creating videos all day long. And Daniel, when you took that photo of the Vital Pack and
Yes.
added that guy on it screaming, "This is amazing." Was that hard
Yes.
to do? How did you create that?
No, so that portion of it was done outside of outside of the app. I do have a big following on TikTok, so I do so I have some fun doing TikToks. Like for example, this coffee one. I don't know if everybody has seen this coffee one. I created that for TikTok. This one here. I won't play the whole thing. So I created that for TikTok. But I took the same video and then I uploaded it to our share folder. And I won't play the whole thing. But I uploaded it to our website, right? And then there's the edit. So if I wanted to edit, so right there you will see, because I was talking about the Ignite in that video, if you take a look at my button link, it directly takes them to the Ignite button. How to order
So
directly.
Daniel, can you do a test creation just now
Sure.
and then delete it? Do a
Sure.
test demo playlist and just throw in a
Sure.
couple shareables
So
in a video.
let's upload one that I wanted to upload. Actually, I don't have do I have a picture of it? So I made a fun video. So just hang on one second. I need to go upload media. So I made this one.
This is in your phone, so you're uploading it direct
Yeah,
from
so this
your
is my phone right now. Now I need a cover picture for it, which I didn't do. So I'll just do a quick cover. It could be anything. I'll just do this because it's just a demo. I'm going to save that as a picture.
And this
Okay,
is
so
all
I've-
in your phone, guys. This is him just using his finger to cut and paste.
Yep. So I'm going to say, President approves Vital Pack. Oops, sorry, I can't spell today. Vital Pack. All right. So description, whatever you want to talk about. If you wanted a whole description of Vital Pack, I'm just going to go, you got to see this. You got to see this. Down here, I will go enable buttons. All right. I will call this order button, order link. And then the button link is the actual site to it. Now I didn't have that saved, so I'm just going to use my homepage for it for now. But you can have it whatever link you want. So I'm going to go there, paste it, and lead capture. You want lead capture on because that's what's going to capture people are tracking it. So I'm going to press save now. I agree to it, and you will see it's uploading as we speak. It doesn't take that long. Should be up shortly. Norm, it's really quick. It must be my internet. Oh, there it is. So if I go by upload section, the beginning. So now that is on the app. It's my upload section. If I want to look at it first, this is what I created. I think you guys will get a chuckle out of this.
I'm just admiring it as I look at it. I'm getting teary-eyed, but I don't want you to say Trump broke down and started crying. No, how beautiful is that?
It's just a fun video that I did on the Vital Pack. So now it is saved in my play in the upload section, right? So if I go to playlist, let's create a new playlist. I press the plus button on the top, create media. Sorry, not media. Create playlist on the bottom. So let's call it, I'm just gonna call it demo for now, but you can call it whatever you want. So create. So now you'll see that at the top left, there's a playlist called demo. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to my upload section, and on that video, I would click on it, the three dots on the top right, I'm gonna go playlist, add this shareable to a list. So I'm gonna find, you can scroll through all your playlists. If you have it more than one, it'll be green, so you'll know what folders you have things in. But I'm just gonna go plus and demo, successfully added. So you can get out of it. And now if I go to my playlist, there it is. It's in my playlist. So now I can share that playlist directly. Just go there. You can edit it again if you want. Or just press copy link to share and then share to whoever, right?
Yeah, so you don't have to create your own media and uploads. You can grab them from the app until you get used to making your own upload.
Sure.
But you just go
So
to
here,
playlist, click the plus button, create a playlist, and then either in the playlist or from the media, you just start uploading it and it will show you which playlist you have and you just put it in. It's not real hard.
and anything that you remember when we talked about the home button where you can find everything. So say you want, um, I don't know, you want that video there. See the Power Rocks video? You want to be able to download it so you can upload it to a different folder or do whatever or modify it or whatever. All you do is press the share link button, and on the bottom you will see download. If I press download, what it does, it downloads it right to my phone. So you'll see that's what I'll show you where it's on my phone.
And that's only if you want
Well,
to edit it and put your own intro
right,
on it or something, but you don't
right.
have to do that.
No, you can share right from here. So you can also see if that's the video that you have there. Let me go back. So if it's there, you click on the three buttons on top, and there it is. You can add it to your site. You can add it to a playlist, copy it to the upload section. Like there's so many things you can do right from the app. So you don't have to download it. You can share it right from whatever you find. So you just scroll through what you're looking for. You want the fact sheet on the new fiber. There it is. You can share it. There's the three buttons. You can add it to a playlist, save it for later, whatever you want to do. I do a bit of extra just because I like making videos. So that's why some of them, that's what I've done.
So, and then the other two buttons on the top, you don't really need to look at products or just the specials. That's where we put them in. And media is a laundry list of everything we've loaded into the app in no particular order. I wouldn't waste my time there because if you go back to the share page, we have ordered it for you into fact sheets, into blog posts, into recipes. So you don't really need to go to the other two buttons on the right, but if you want to get lost in there, and you're welcome to do it. Just saying, we already categorized them for you. All right. So,
yep.
So show us contacts and messaging. How did you upload your contacts? Because I see that at the bottom of the
contacts. So when you first start the app, it'll ask if you want to import your contacts and just say yes to everyone, right? And then it just imports them automatically. There's nothing you have to do. As you get new ones, you can press the plus button. You can create a contact, right? So you can put somebody new in there as well. Or you can create a group. So say you have, I don't know,
your own 6-week blitz group.
Yeah,
you want to create
that's exactly what I was going to say. A 6-week blitz group. And you put all your contacts in there, and then you can just message them directly from there. And it will, it will eventually put all these in. Oops, I don't know. And you can sort them then as well, right? To groups, leads.
Just move them with your finger. Yep.
Import. You can import. So if you want to import them, you can import your phone contacts right here. But when you first download, it, it'll ask you if you want to import everything. So just say yes. If you said no to it, then just follow directions here. If you've saved it on a CSV file, you can bring it in here. Say you're a different company before and you have a bunch of contacts, you can put them in here as well.
Yep. And so if you have an Excel sheet that you downloaded from a prior company, you just save it as a CSV file on your computer, email it to yourself, and then it's easy to upload it into your app. You just click on your email and there you are, you upload it. So if you have that, you can do that. And then you can go through and group them, categorize them. Are they customers? Are they brand partners? Are they prospects? You can create any number of things in the app so that you can keep track of who you're talking to. And then you'll know when you're chatting with them where they're at. Daniel, what else would you like us to know?
I'm trying to think of anything else I want to talk about. There's so much. I'm trying to see my homepage if there's anything different. Oh, under my name, you'll see the social links. And again, it's pretty easy. All you have, and it took me a while to figure it out. I was trying to put the URL link in. All you need to do is put your user ID into all those, and it automatically will link people to them. And all they do, for example, is they just, click on, for example, for TikTok, it goes right to the TikTok page, right? Or you can go right back again.
And the cool thing about this app is you saw it. You can go to YouTube, you can go to X, you can go to Twitter, you can go to Instagram, you can go to TikTok, you can go to Facebook, you can go anywhere there's social media, LinkedIn. If you are talking to people, this app allows you to do all of that within one app. And even if you have another business, let's say you're a fitness coach, let's say you're like Gail Jaffe and she's got Beach Bar Fitness. She can put her Beach Bar Fitness button into her personal website and import all those contacts and talk to them about their fitness goals in one app. So she doesn't have to have her app for her fitness, app for her jump, and then she can cross promote and go, hey, well, I've got you in here. Did you ever try this shake, and send it to them? So it makes people who are doing multiple things their life a lot easier.
So like I've got the playlist where it's the blog. It could be your other venture in here as well, right? But it can all be linked back here. So if you press the plus button, which I didn't talk about, if you see the second one, it says create trackable link. So if you have another link, you put it in there. So I put my blog link in here, right? But now it's kept in here. So everything's tracked through here. So it's kind of really neat. And if you have them coming back to it, it's just a circle that keeps funneling them back and forth.
And then the messaging button is just what it is, but you don't need that, because if you go back to the home screen, everything people ask you goes to that home screen. Scroll down, Daniel, and shows where you talk to people again, all in your home screen.
Yeah. So, I mean, oh yeah. So if I go, like, if you look, let me go back. So if you look in here, the recent activities. So I've had 120 recent activities, and this is just, like I said, here, someone said, looks delicious. Someone commented, looks delicious, right? Somebody visited my library where it says lose weight. So that was my playlist, right? So this here says, visited a media page you shared. Do you get enough vitamin E? That actually is my blog. So it actually tracked at 3:03 on the 9th that somebody went to see that particular blog for me that I posted on my blog, right? And there, again, somebody visited my media page on my blog, right? So everything is there. When they make a comment, it's in here as well.
Yeah. And what I love is, in the past, if you were talking to somebody and you said, I'd like you to buy the shake, you would have to say, here's my web link, go to the shop cart, find the core shake, order the core shake. On the core shake, there's a fact sheet. What else do you want? You want the recipe? Okay, let me go find that. Now you can save it in a playlist, and
Right.
it's there until you remove it. You can share it 100 times, 1,000 times, 500,000 times. It doesn't go away until you change it.
So remember, so if you have a particular client that really is only into the Vital Pack, or you're pushing a certain thing, you can have a playlist. So all these things are in your upload folder. It takes you seconds to create a playlist for that specific person. Create a playlist called Johnny, and take the things that you want for that particular person out of your upload folder and just put it in that playlist and send them one link to that playlist. Everything's there for them, right? From information, videos, the order link, everything within one link.
So with that, I'm going to ask everybody, if you want to unmute yourself, feel free and ask questions. If you want to put it in the chat, we are happy to answer the chat. I know Billy Smart is asked to chat with you live, Daniel, so I'll send you each other's contact info.
Okay.
But now is the time to either in the chat or live ask Daniel questions, because this is a live Q&A. So unmute yourself and have at it.
Biggest thing is don't be scared of it. You can't do any damage.
So Daniel, how much computer experience do you have building apps?
0.
Great. So the average person can just follow this and pick up from you then, right?
Right. I mean, the only thing I have experience with is making videos because I have TikToks, right? But I have no WAP developing knowledge, none of that.
Well, this is amazing. I love everything that you said. I got 10,000 questions, but I'm gonna write them down tonight and we'll get together. But I like everything about this. I've been asking Audrey for this for a long time, and it just looks amazing so far.
It is. And I'm still scratching the surface. I'm sure there's a lot more I can do with it. I'm still figuring things out, but it's been it's amazing. Like, it blows me away. Like, even our landing page now looks professional.
Right. So how long would it take you to just say, if you wanted to reach out to 50 to 100 customers a day and just send them a short video? 2 hours, 2 hours?
Well, the video's already uploaded there, right? So
Right.
you can do, if they're all in your contacts, make one big contact list and one video, and they're done.
So
Okay.
10 minutes, Billy, 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Right. So, I mean, you can, like all the playlists that you've seen on here, I mean, those are ones that I've made so far. They can be anything you want, right? So if I go to share playlists, like they can be anything you want. Like I'm creating, I will have a playlist for every product as well. So I've started
Right.
with the Fiber Pro. I've got the Power Ox already. One in the Vital Pack. I will eventually have. Oh, there's the two protein powders, for example. If I go into the protein powder, there's both of them. The videos. I'm gonna still have to add the fact sheets in there, but I will eventually have a folder for all products. So when somebody's asking me, even on the phone, hey, give me a second. I just go to that folder, that playlist, and send them to them right there in the spot.
Go over like follow-ups. Like say you've sent out 15, 20 things people either liked it or whatever. Is there like a follow-up button when you follow up? I know it should be under the
Yeah,
to-do
as
list
long
there.
as they're interacting through your link. So if you're giving them your link to order the product directly without the app,
Okay.
then it won't track it. You have to do it through the app,
Okay.
right?
I got you. So I can go say follow up with Jimmy at 2 o'clock, whatever, in the app, and
Yep.
it'll okay.
Yeah, you can put in your two to-do list and everything, right? As long as, like I said, you share the link because there's your link to your to say you want to order a specific product. There's a jump to health link, right?
Right.
If you give them just that link directly from your back office, that won't get tracked through the app, right? So
Okay.
attach it to something in the app and then give them that link to that whatever you're sending them, your playlist or the core picture or video. If you link your order link through there, then everything's tracked. Or even the sugar killing us, whatever. Just put whatever link you want to it, and then it'll track it for you.
Yeah, and if you don't create a playlist and you go just to the share button, go ahead back to share, Daniel.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh, I'm scared of a playlist, I just want to get Billy the fruit and veg video because
Yeah,
I
right here.
chatted
So
with
click
him
on it,
today about
and
fruit
on
and
right on
veg.
the
You
bottom it says
just
share link.
Yep.
Yep.
Click general share link, and then you can go right off to Facebook message
Okay,
or
I'm going
press
to
the
give you his phone number so you can text it to him,
sure. Hang
Daniel,
on.
right? Okay.
Okay,
Because he put
general.
it in the chat. So Billy, hope you don't mind. His
No,
number
that's fine. That's fine.
all right, 910
Hang on. Let me go to messages.
269
So I'll do that right now. What is it?
910
So 910
269
269
5427.
5427.
And now
I'll
you
set
guys
that.
know each other's phone numbers as well. So we got two
Cool.
things done.
Thank you.
And then share.
And that's
And
it.
Billy, you got it. And it will link you back to Daniel. You no longer have to worry that it's not going to your website. It goes to your website. And Daniel's
Okay,
not going to
perfect.
know if you opened that video. He's going to know how far you watched the
Yep.
video.
I'll
And
know
he's
when you
gonna-
opened it, if you finished it.
yeah. And then you can ask him a question right in the app and he can respond to you right in the app.
Yeah. That's pretty huge because to say if you stop at a getting started training at I don't know 4 minutes whatever, I can
Yeah.
have a conversation. Say you stopped at 4 minutes 57 seconds. You must have a question there. Let me and that just opens a portable for me to say, hey,
Right.
so
Right.
so you
And they're
wanted
all
more
there.
information about the 3 for free. So I got you. I like it. Like I said, this is pretty exciting.
Carolyn, I
it is.
see you unmuted yourself. Do you have a question?
I didn't catch the first part of it, so I'm a little mixed. Excuse me. I'm a little bit mixed up into it, but it sure looks amazing.
Well, we have this recorded, so you'll be able to watch it again.
I will. I finally found out how to do it. Thanks.
Perfect.
Anybody else a question in the chat or live? Unmute yourself. Feel free.
Yeah, ask anything. Like that's how you learn. I was bugging Audrey a lot.
Nobody
But-
else? No? Okay.
This landing page, use it. Like you can. I've talked about how you can modify these links, right? It's there. Just use it. Like make it your own. You don't have to be this. What I've done. Whatever is your style, whatever is your thing, make it. Customize it.
All right. Well, Daniel, I have no doubt that as people get into the app and start playing with it, they will have questions. So go ahead and send them to me at support. I'll try and consolidate them and get them to Daniel so we don't inundate them with the same question 500 times. And Daniel, I want to say thank you so very much for taking your time to help train and teach your fellow brand partners. I appreciate you so very, very much for doing this. So thank you. And I will be sending you a little gift or something. So
Oh,
thank you.
I just love helping people, and it's a pleasure, and that's how we learn, right? We all have our strengths, and let's help each other.